Okay, y'all, as I've said before, I gotta record when I can. I'm multitasking, so I'm trying to be still because the light is behind my head. But a quick video, I meant to put it on a video before this about how to discipline your kids without spanking, and I forgot and I ended the video. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do a separate video for Terry318. I had to do this for you, mama, because you've been with me since the beginning, y'all. My Louisiana homegirl, Terry318. She asked on one of my Friday videos, you know, what do I think about what did you ask me? You asked me about the grandkids. How do I think about discipline as far as grandkids? I don't have grandkids yet, but when I do, I'm gonna raise their asses the same. I ain't gonna say, I'm on little baby. I'm gonna beat your little ass. But mama, the granny love you. But you gonna have to do what I say. But yeah, I'm gonna raise their asses the same as I've done my kids, because I've seen it. I'm in my 40s, and I'm the oldest of 4. Me and my brother, who's like a year and a half younger than me. We was raised up strict as hell. Got our ass beat. Ain't no explaining like I did in the other video. Mommy telling you this because now it was, I'm gonna beat your ass when I get home. Or I got my ass slapped in the mouth in church or wherever I was. And don't ask for shit. When you got this car, you ain't getting shit. Don't touch shit, and it won't be no shit. It was that kind of stuff growing up. But as I got older, like I'm the oldest of 4, so my younger brother and my younger sister, they were raised completely different than us. That's why my mama having hell. That's why she had hell out of both of them, because she didn't pop them upside the mouth like she did me and my other brother. She didn't whip their ass with extension cords and switches and stuff like that. That's why she having hell right now with my younger sister, because she didn't put the same discipline and fear in her as she did me. I mean, I came out pretty good, I should say. Never been to jail or nothing like that. But yeah, when I have grandkids, my granny love the baby. But I've seen this growing up. The grandparents, whatever. Teaching the little grandkids how to cuss. Fuck you. Tell them fuck you, bitch, and yeah, bitch. And then they go home to their mom and their dad and they saying bitch and the curse words, and their mom and dad like what? And the kids don't know, because granny said my granny. So if my granny said it got to be the law, it got to be written in gold. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen that growing up. No, not just in my family, but different families. You get the grandkids and you grow them, you spoil them so fucking rotten that, to the point where when they go home to their mom and dad, they can't do nothing with them. They only want to mind grandma and grandpa. Or if you want to go somewhere just for an hour or something to the store without their asses, ain't nobody gonna keep them because they so damn rotten. Because you done rotten them. You done made them so rotten. That's why I waited so long before I had kids. I had my son when I was I think I was 20 when I had my son. And him and my daughters, they're 10 years apart. But I want to make sure that I was ready to raise them. I ain't want to just be like having no babies and then they get him and be like, shut your goddamn ass down. You made me sick like your damn daddy. I didn't want that. But we talking about grandkids, so let me get back on the subject, y'all. Yeah, when I have grandkids, I'm gonna raise their asses the same way. No, when they little asses, when they can understand right from wrong and yes and no. I'm gonna get them on that little fat meat behind the little thigh like I had to do, Lauren. I'm gonna pop them back down the little fat meat, or pop them right here somewhere where they can feel it without leaving marks and stuff like that. They're gonna be the same way. I'm not gonna sit there and spoil them rotten, because I know how I am. I ain't gonna spoil you rotten to the point where you only want to be around me and go everywhere I go. Granny love you, but I can't take you everywhere I go. So you gonna have to mind somebody else besides me and your grandpa and your mom and your dad. So yeah, Terry. Baby, I'm not gonna be one of them that get relaxed as I get old and be like, oh, that's what babies do. Oh, that's what boys do. They go out there and they steal cars and stuff, and that's what you call growing up. That's what boys do. They go out there and fight, and that's what little girls do. They fight over boys and get whopped upside the head like that. Show Keisha, don't get me started on that little wench. That shit was not funny. I didn't laugh about it. I had knots in my stomach. I had to cut the video off. Ain't no way. Let's start the video. I shouldn't have said no because I'm getting mad. But yeah, I'm not grandkids. They're gonna be raised the same way. So if you a I'm telling y'all what I know. I've seen it with my own eyes. Like I said, my mama having hell with my sister now because she, you know, she raised us different. She having hell with them grandkids too because you got even more fucking relaxed with them. They telling you what they ain't gonna do and what they gonna do, and they 13 years old. You can't find them because they over. I think they over the so and so house. You think I had to be in the damn house before the street lights came on. We had to be in that damn house. So it's yeah, that's another video, y'all. Yeah, but yeah, my mama, she having hell now with the grandkids because I don't know what it is. I don't know if grandkids, I don't know if grandmothers or grandparents feel guilty. Like, well, I was so hard on my kids, you know. I'm gonna be different with my grandkids. No. I mean, if you raise your kids, I mean, we didn't get beat to the point where we was fucking just child abuse or nothing like that. You know, it wasn't that bad, but you know, we got our ass whooped and we needed it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It ain't just my mom. I've seen it with a lot of grandparents. I don't know if they just think, well, I was so hard on so and so when they were growing up. I'm gonna be different with the grandkids. You can't do that because right now, you know, you're scared to tell them anything. You're scared to whoop their asses for the fear that they gonna call CPS on you or something. You don't want that. So if you're a grandparent looking at this video, whatever, you got to start, if you're watching this video, you got to start young. Like I said before in my other video, you can't wait till them kids get 9, 10, and 11 years old and want to holler and whoop on them and stuff. You know, you might can change some things, but you got to start this shit off young. So anyway, Terry, yeah, baby girl, ain't no different. I'ma love the little grandbaby. I'ma love them to death when I get some grandkids. But I'm gonna whoop your little ass when I feel the need to. And I'm not gonna sit here and spoil you to the point where you don't have to do what your mom and your dad decide. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And I'm gonna tell you, do what your dad said, do what your mama said. Ain't no coming over here and you know, you're gonna spoil them to the point where, you know, I'm gonna give you one more extra cookie, don't tell your dad. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But not to the point where they just rotten. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go to, I can do whatever because my granny gonna come and get me. No, my granny ain't gonna come in. Granny ain't finna come and get you. You go to jail for some more stupid shit. Y'all excuse me, like I said, I'm multitasking. I had to do my eyebrows right in here over, so I got a video on my eyebrows, y'all, but yeah, had to do a little maintenance on them. A couple of them was leaning. But yeah, y'all, Terry, yeah, baby, grandkids, no exception. Now, if you to the point where, I'm going to say this also. If you to the point where you know that you didn't raise your kids to the way that you really wanted to, you know, you think you might have been a little bit too hard on them, or you know, you wasn't there for them or whatever, so you want to be there for your grandkids. I understand that. You want to, you know, do different with your grandkids, you know. That's fine. Do that. You know, I wasn't there for my kids. You know, I was out there in them streets, or I was on drugs, or whatever the reason is. You feel as if you wasn't there for your kids. Yeah, make it up with your grandkids. But not to the point where you just spoil and rotten them just to say, okay, well, I wasn't there, I'm going to make it up to you and just go run the streets and do whatever. Nah, I don't mean that. I mean, you know, go ahead and, you know, discipline them, spend time with them, you know. Spend time with them, you know, do what you got to do. But don't spoil them to the point where they fucking rotten, where they go to jail and don't want to listen to nobody. So, yeah, I'm digging for stuff, y'all. So let me end this video. So that's another video I got done. Yay, me, I'm doing good. So yeah, Terry girl, hey y'all. Hey Terry, happy holidays to you, Terry. Thanks again for being there from the beginning, mama. And I appreciate you. And y'all stay tuned for another video.